understand the mind function. Well, now we are talking to each other, and now we are talking to each other on a particular subject, and you are perceiving. Your mind may be thinking what is going on, whether it is right or wrong, whether it is trustful or not trustful, or you can see something, you can hear something, or you can touch something and feel it, or you can just eat something and feel it, or you can smell something and you can feel it. These are the five elements, five senses, which will perceive from the outward. From world, it will come to our mind through these senses mainly. But once we get this sense objects, sense to our mind, then our intelligence or intellect will start working on that. Is that easy? Whether it is right or wrong? Should I do this or not? Should I have some kind of determination on this? What kind of analysis I should do? And this intellect level of the mind will determine your further wisdom. Very beautiful story I would like to share. In one place, this poor family. And he had one daughter and one son, and that father has got some heart problem. Suddenly they went to a hospital near. They inquired it. Doctor told you have to go for operation. Then the hospital receptionist interacted with them. They told if you want to go for operation, then you have to spend 25 lakhs. For that poor person, 25 lakhs is not possible at all. Maybe 3 to 5 lakhs through insurance you can do. But the receptionist, she was instructed by the hospital now, if fee is 25 years old. You have to instruct the patient similarly. She did her work, but this poor person requested but could not able to negotiate. The end, the last hope, they just wanted to walk out from the hospital crying so that it may not be possible for us to get operated on hospital. This was the situation of the poor. But the receptionist went again, leaving everything because her intellect started working. She told, I want to help you. Can you do one thing? I'll give you one address. One hospital is there nearby. Why don't you go there? They may consider do it in 5 lakhs or maybe 6 lakhs. Is it so? Yes, I'm giving you this information. Go and interact with them. No, sure. So they went to a hospital. But what happened to this reception? Why she changed? She was working for a company, hospital, and she was following the ethics of the hospital. And the ethics of that hospital was to communicate to them how much it is costing us. But when her moral started working on that, she wanted to help. She wanted to help them. That is another part of intellect which we call vivek or discrimination of the mind. Ethics, morality. It is a part of intellect as well as the vivek. So perception, intellect, vivek, each will give you the knowledge. This is what we experience. I have 10 years of experience. I have 25 years of experience. This is knowledge. But knowledge inside the mind is not all correct. Most of the knowledge what is there in our mind, we are not confronting. What we are learning today, some of you may say that, no, no, I don't trust this. Some of you say, no, I trust this. So anything that you trust or you believe, somebody is saying out of that experience and you start confirming with you, then that will become wisdom, knowledge which has got complete confidence or any knowledge is anything is doubt is wisdom. He says sometimes he's a wise man because he's come from of his knowledge and perception, intellect, vivek, knowledge, wisdom, all that will start giving you imagination in your mind. Oh my God, this is what I wanted today. How the mind is functioning. Just working on that subject. I think this, I build this, and you will get good imagination. You will get good, wise decision in your mind. Your imagination, your visualization will be. So you have to accept the things and confirm within you whether this is right for me or wrong for you, and then mind will accept it in me. That will give you the influence. And all those perception, intellect, vivek, knowledge, wisdom, imagination will store in our mind called the memory or smriti. This is there in our where it is storing, I'll tell you, but everything will be stored in our memory. Based on the memory, imagination based the memory will develop. We get fear, we get happiness, we get jealous. All this because of our knowledge, because of wisdom, because of imagination, the memory will affect us. But some memory in our mind, which all are very important in our mind, or very surprising in our mind, will be stored in another memory level. It's called imprint, vasanas in Sanskrit. It is called in English is unconscious mind. Memory, subconscious, unconscious mind. Sometimes we do some beautiful thing, but we don't realize, oh my, how it has happened. Who did it? How I did it? This is because of habit that we have been practicing since our childhood. Unconscious mind is there active in me. It has captured the good things, so that is what it is reflecting, and that is called thinking. You never know the life, how the life will be. You may be a scientist, you may be a saint, you may be the prime minister of one country, or you may be a thief, you may be a criminal. This will be determined by your core of mind, core of the mind sense, and that will bring you to position. Definitely, one day, definitely you will be successful. Maybe a thief, or maybe a wise person. That is our samskara, or education is tendency, habitual potential response. Whatever it is stored in our memory, deep memory, that will give you the education. You say something, your education is not good. That's why you are behaving. So samskara is the core which we forget, and that's why bad things are happening. So what we have to, if we want to improve the samskara or education in our mind, then we have to start from the perception. We have to start from this perception. The good things we have to do. Then intellect will work good. The vivek will good. Knowledge will be good. Wisdom will be good. Imagination will be good. Memory will be good. Then imprint will be good. And our samskara will be there. That is what we call that. God's blessing. But very interesting thing here. Yeah, do you have any? Okay. Very interesting thing here is that who is knowing all this? Who is knowing? Can you tell, Harsha, can you tell me who is knowing? See, I have this perception, I have intellect, I have knowledge, or I have wisdom, I have imagination, or I have memory. Do you find it sometimes? Yes or no? You can put it in chat box. Yes or no? Hello? Usha, are you there? Hello? Usha, are you there?
सर आपकी वॉइस ब्रेक हो रही थी। आपने लास्ट क्वेश्चन क्या पूछा?
So I'm saying all this perception, intellect, this you understood?
हेलो
Can you hear me?
सर, आई कैन हेयर यू बट योर वॉइस इज ब्रेकिंग इन बिटवीन, देयर इज डिस्टर्बेंस।
Acha, 1 minute. You guys are hearing, they are hearing. Huh? Okay, let me use. Can you hear me right now? Can you hear me?
यस सर, जैसे होता है ना वॉइस बहुत दूर से आ रही है ऐसा लग रहा है। वॉइस क्लियर नहीं है सर, आपकी वॉइस तो कब से आ रही है।
Hello,
हेलो
hello, can you hear me?
यस सर।
Hello, can you hear me?
यस सर।
Now is it clear? Is it clear now?
सर हाँ, पहले से तो थोड़ा फर्क है।
Acha, okay. So have you understood this? This is very important slide.
सर नॉट
This is
कंप्लीटली बट यस टू एन एक्सटेंट।
okay, fine, no problem. I will explain you once again in the second slide, not to worry. So what we receive from the outer world, our intellect work on that, Vivek decide whether this is right or wrong, and all those will be stored in our mind or knowledge, and the knowledge will be confirmed if it is having no doubt. That is called wisdom, and that wisdom will give you the visualization or imagination. And all those things will be stored in memory, and imprints will store the important activities of your life, and all those will form your sanskara tendency, which will determine the future of your life. But somebody is observing all those things. ये सारे चीज कोई ऑब्जर्व कर रहा है। हम खुद बोल रहे हैं कि मैं तो सुन रहा हूं, मैं तो, मेरा नॉलेज इतना ही है, मैं तो संगीत बोल सकता हूं, या मुझे उन्होंने कुछ बताया, माई माइंड इज नॉट वेल टुडे, माई हेल्थ इज नॉट वेल टुडे। हु इज अंडरस्टैंडिंग? द एंटिटी which is identifying इसको, जो जिन्होंने इसको पहचानते हैं, उसको हम बोलते हैं आईनेस और ईगो, अहंकार। ये नहीं है तो हम कुछ नहीं पता लगता है। जिनको ये सारे पता लगता है और उनको समझ में आ जाता है कि मेरा माइंड किस तरह है, क्या कैसे चल रहा है, वो इंटेलिजेंट बोलते हैं। जिसको पता नहीं चलता है उसको हम थोड़ा मॉडरेट इंटेलिजेंट बोलते हैं। लेकिन ये ऑल फोर्सेस, ये आईनेस जो है, हमारा जो ईगो है, सेल्फ, खुद, इसको पता लगता है। किसको कम पता लगता है, किसको कंप्लीटली पता लगता है, और किसी को बिल्कुल ही पता नहीं लगता है। ईगो इज द सेल्फ ईगो, लेकिन ये ईगो जो ये सारे चीज पता लगता है, ये सारे ईगो फॉल्स ईगो है. दिस ईगो इज फॉल्स ईगो. बट व्हाट इज द डिवाइन ईगो दैट वी लर्न? बट ये ईगो जो जिसको सब कुछ पता लगता है, पता लगने के बाद भी हम उसको रेक्टिफाई नहीं करते हैं, पता लगने के बाद भी हम बोलते हैं कि ना मैं तो माइंड हूं, मैं तो वही बॉडी हूं, मैं तो वही सेंसेस हूं, मैं तो आज खाना, मेरा माइंड बोल रहा है मैं इतना ही खा लूंगा, मुझे आज ये करने का मन है मैं कर लूंगा. लेकिन जब भी ईगो और सेल्फ, ये सारे माइंड के साथ, बॉडी के साथ, सेंसेस के साथ, ईगो के साथ, और हमारा जो ब्रीथ के साथ, उनके साथ सपोज वो जुड़ जाएगा, तो हमारा लाइफ विल बी मिजरेबल. दैट इज व्हाट द बिगेस्ट प्रॉब्लम इन आवर लाइफ. हमको पता लगता है कि माय माइंड इज डिप्रेस्ड, बट यू आर नॉट डिप्रेस्ड. ईगो, when it is saying कि my mind is today disturbed or depressed, we also think the self ego, I-ness is also thinking I'm also depressed. That is what the biggest problem. How to rectify this problem?